Hello, this is Shane Starr, and today we are continuing our series. This is a fourth in a series of 16 short videos entitled Your Own Personal Jesus, wherein we consider Jesus as each of the 16 personality types. The reasoning behind this is that if Jesus was the perfect human, then in theory he should embody the best of all 16 types. Today is one of our more challenging types in the series. Could Jesus really be an INTJ? We know that he's usually considered an INFJ, but INTJ, does that make any sense? Let's give it a shot. Number one, Jesus had strategic vision. INTJs are known for their long-term strategic vision, and I think on this count, Jesus serves as an excellent example of that type, working towards his long-term goals without faltering through the very end, through all kinds of trials and tribulations, and he always kept at the forefront of his mind the salvation of the human race, a goal that many of us believe he accomplished. He wasn't moved or changed by any of the challenges he faced. He kept his long-term strategic vision intact, much like an INTJ would. Okay, number two, Jesus was independent and principle-driven. Jesus had very deep and strong principles which mostly aligned with, but not always aligned with, the Jewish faith within which he was raised. We know INTJs are highly independent figures, and along these lines, Jesus was guided by his own internal vision and principles that, even though they were unpopular and challenged by the religious figures of his day, namely the Pharisees and Sadducees, he yet stuck to his primary beliefs, even unto claiming himself as the Messiah, the unique Son of God, fulfilling prophecy, eating and drinking with tax collectors and so-called sinners, things that went against what most people believed would be common for a messianic figure in Jesus' day. I would also add that he healed people on the Sabbath, which was also scorned at, and he never stopped. He never changed his mind. He stuck by his principles, again, much like an INTJ would. Number three, Jesus had deep personal insights, and these were aimed at a future orientation, which is to say, Jesus' strategic vision wasn't as much about the past as it was about the future. Throughout his mission, Jesus demonstrated a profound understanding of human nature, spirituality, and morality, and he kept that future vision of the kingdom of God in mind in his preaching and parables. They reveal a deep, intuitive understanding of the world and its complexities, and they often pointed towards future events, beyond the immediate time and place, and even beyond the physical universe, which also aligns with the INTJ visionary nature. So, although this might not convince you that Jesus was an INTJ, hopefully this thought experiment helps our INTJs in the audience better relate to Jesus as a figure worthy of admiration, if not worship. Next pair tomorrow, we're going to look at ISTPs and ISFPs, considering Jesus as each of those types. Until then, peace out.